So, someone requested that I make a tutorial on my Schema monk, and this video is going to be making that. So, for starters, you could literally use like any figure that you got, unless it's like a Lego, I guess, because that's pretty small. But like, see, like whatever these things are called, I forgot. But like, you could use that if you really wanted. I don't know. But I'm just using these like army soldiers that I've had since I was like 4. And he's the same thing. Or no. He's like a biker from like one. Anyway, yeah, it's just to prove the fact that you can use like literally any figure. So for the clothing, you want some very thin like black cloth. Like it's super thin. Like if you just like stretch it out, like you could just see through it. But this is what you want. Because for this type of scale of figures, you don't want a thick cloth because it's going to look really weird. This already looks a little weird because how big it is. So you just want something really thin. So yeah. Alright, for starters, we're going to first work on the clergy robe. This one was made pretty poorly. I made it a couple months ago. So we'll go ahead and start on this. Alright, so spread out his arms and try to figure out like, so you don't want the cloth to start here, you want it to start like somewhere over here, you know? So you could glue it there. Okay, so like get some cloth, cut it as long as the character's arms, and then I'll show you what to do after that. So here's my figure, here's the cloth. You want it to wrap all the way around his arm, but you don't want it to be tight, you want it to be sort of loose. So like, just try to eyeball it. Like that don't look too bad. So yeah. Alright, I got one piece cut out already. Let me just finish the little cutout real quick. Alright, so now that we have one, just go ahead and take that same one and just like, just copy it. Alright, we now have both of the arm pieces. So we'll use those later. Now we gotta work on like the actual robe, or well, like, all of it's the robe, but you want to work on like how long it is. So I'm just gonna hold on. Let me find a piece of my cloth that I could use. Okay. So you want it to be at his like neck area, obviously. So you want it to go down pretty low to like his boot. Oh shoot, you can't even see that too. Okay, so yeah, it's his neck area, and then you want it to go down to like where only the boots are showing pretty much. So yeah, just go ahead and do that. Okay, so we got that. Now we're just gonna like cut up. Alright, so far so good, so far so good. Keep going. Alright. So you should be left with a square that could completely cover the length of the figure pretty much, and the width. Wrap around the whole thing. So wrap the cloth around your figure and try to find where the armholes would be. Alright, so I told you what I'm doing, bro. Remember? Alright, bro. So just cut one right there. Alright, so see? Yeah. So now do the same on the other side. Alright, so yeah. Now you did that. Oh, I just realized I put it on backwards. Okay, so yeah. Alright. So make sure the cloth, like this, fold, it's on the back, and then glue them together. So fold it like that, and then glue it like that. Like the longest part is gonna be on the inside. Okay. So now that you glued it,
no regrets. I'll use my shotting gun and cast an illusion to stop the coup.
Just
this won't be hard.
Put it over it. Oh yeah, see? Just like that, just like that. That's good. See? There you go. So now that we got his cloth, or his I don't know, his clergy robe glued in the back, we want to glue on his arms. So, pull out his arms. Oh yeah, see, this was a bad measurement. This was a bad measurement. Anyway, so glue one of these sides to the cloth itself, and then once you do that, glue it, like wrap it together, and then glue it while it's on there though, so that the arm is through and everything. So yeah. Okay, so I had a bad measurement. It's not gonna be able to glue right here. It's not gonna be able to glue right there. But if I fold it and glue it, like for the arms, I'm not gonna have to worry about his little armpit area. Alright, got his arm glued. Gonna move it down so that his hand sticks out. There you go. So you have one sleeve, and now just do the same to the other. Alright, got both of the arms glued. This one's actually not as good as my first one. But, yeah. Now, since his whole entire face ain't even showing, just cut around so that his whole entire face is showing. Like, cut around his neck. So it might be like this, open. So just glue pieces like on his shoulders and then just throw the cloth over it. Or you could cut little spare pieces of cloth and then glue it on his shoulders. Up to you. So there we go. So we got the main clergy robe. So if you just wanted a priest or a deacon of that sort, something of that sort, you could just do that. Now, for this thing, I forgot what it's called. This one's actually not as complicated. The only complicated part is the painting. But, yeah. So cut yourself a long rectangle. One that goes from, you know, like down here to about his knees. That goes all the way to the back. So just cut a long rectangle. Alright, so we got it. This one's actually pretty sloppy compared to my last one. But it'll work. See, it's even a little smaller than my original. But it'll work. Now in the middle of it, cut a hole of your rectangle. Alright, so there we go. You can't really see it. My camera keeps focusing on the back. Can you please focus on the figure, bro? Okay, so yeah, so there you go. Now you want to get the little, like shoulder pieces, the little flaps. So, these are going to go down to about the figure's elbow. But obviously, since you want to glue it to the bottom of this, the neck piece area, it's going to be a little longer. So go down to a little bit past his elbow, glue it to there, and then there you go. Oh, and it's going to be about as width as his arm, too, so.